Hi, this is Dr. Bharadwaj. Today we are going to discuss the topic of describe central tendency, that is mean, median and mode. Okay. We will understand deeply what is central tendency, to which category does that belong, what is mean, what is median and what is mode. You can see here, define central tendency, mean, median and mode. So what is central tendency? Here there are a couple of things you need to understand. It is a statistical concept does that describes a single value. It is important, it is a single value. When you are describing about mean, median and mode, you are trying to get a single value, okay, which a data set tends to cluster. If there are set of values, maybe there are 20 to 30 values, in that you are going to get one value which is center to all the other values, that is central tendency. Commonly there are three types of statistical descriptive measure. So what I mean to say is, it is a descriptive measure. There are two types of statistics, right? Inferential statistics and descriptive statistics. This belongs to the descriptive statistics and it is a measure. You are getting a value. It is not a method, okay? It is a measure. You are trying to get a single value. That value is calculated as per mean, median and mode. Okay, there are three types of central tendencies which we commonly use. It is a measure, it is a statistical descriptive measure. We are trying to get a single value here. You can see first one is mean, second one is median and third one is mode. Now we will look individually in depth for each type of it. Yeah, first one is mean. Mean is a numeric value. You are trying to get a single numeric value that represents the central value of numeric data set calculated according to specific mathematical rule. This one is important. It is calculated according to specific mathematical rule. What is that rule? It can be an arithmetic mean, it is a different rule. Geometric mean, it is a different rule. Harmonic mean is a different rule. Weighted mean. There are other means as well. Okay. Basically, it is a numerical value that represents the central value of a numeric data set calculated according to a specific mathematical rule. What are those rules? There are different types of means, right? One is arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean, weighted mean. There are other means as well. According to each of this has different formula, different way of getting a mean. Okay, we will look deeply into it. What is that? Basically, it is a statistical descriptive measure. There are two types of statistics: inferential statistics and descriptive statistics. This belongs to descriptive statistics and it is a measure, not a method. Okay, and we are trying to get one value. It is a single value. It is not multiple values. Always descriptive measures are single value or couple of values. In this case, it is single value. And you can see what type of data. There are different types of data. What type of data we can find the mean? When it is nominal data, you cannot find the mean because it is not number. Even ordinal data, you cannot find the mean. But for discrete data, you can find mean. For continuous data also, you can find mean. You cannot find mean for nominal and ordinal data. So what are the types of means you have? There are four types of mean. One is arithmetic mean, one is geometric mean, one is harmonic mean, weighted mean. And there are other means as well, that is trimmed mean, quadratic mean, logic mean, power mean. There are other means as well, but these are not much important. The means which, the four means which we have mentioned above are important. Then coming to the median. Okay, median is the positional measure of central tendency. It is not the central value, it is a position. For example, if you take the data set and if you arrange the data set in an ascending or descending order, the middle value, which is 50% above and 50% below of it, is known as median. Median is a positional measure of central tendency that drives an ordered data set. You have to order the data set from large number to small number or small number to large number into two equal halves. On right side of the median, you will have half data set. On left side of that mean, you will have half data set. 50% observations below and above it. Okay. Then what is it? It is a statistical descriptive measure. Okay, there are two types of statistics, right? Inferential and descriptive statistics. It belongs to descriptive statistics and it is a measure. We are trying to get value here. What type of value it is? It is one value. It is a single value here again. When you have odd quantity of data, exact middle observation, if you have 5 data points and third data point, which is the middle one, is the median, and median is calculated after arranging the data in an order. When you have even quantity of data, for example, you have 6 values, center 2 values, that is third and fourth value, you have to add and you have to take the average and get the mean. Average of two middle numbers for a numerical data set, it is possible only in a numerical data set. When you have categorical data, you cannot find, when you have ordinal data, you cannot find, but when the data is numerical, then only, and the data has even number of data, then you can find mean. So what type of data you can find? For nominal data, you cannot find the median. When the ordinal data is there, and when you have odd number of quantity, for example, you have small, medium, large, medium one is the mean. When you have odd number of quantity, you can find the median for the ordinal data set. When you have even number of quantity, you cannot find the mean for ordinal data set. But discrete data set, you can find the mean, whether it is even number of observations or odd number of observation, you can find the median. Even for continuous data, you can find median, whether it is odd number of data or even number of data, or odd number or even number of observations. This is about median. And coming to mode, mode is a value or observation that occurs in the highest frequency. You take the data set, in that data set, the value which occurred in the highest frequency is the mode. Okay, and what is it? What type of statistical technique is it? It is a statistical descriptive measure. It is not a statistical inferential method. And coming to the values, what type of values it is? You can be unimodal. There can be only one mode in a data set. There is one value that is repeating highest. Maybe out of 10 values, one value is repeating 3 times. Then it becomes unimodal. And you have data set of 10 values and 2 values are repeating 3 each. For example, in a data set of 1 to 10, value 3 is repeating 3 times and value 5 is repeating 3 times. It is 3 and 3. So that becomes bimodal. If more than 2 values are repeating in the same frequency, for example, in a data set of 10, 2 is repeating 3 times, 5 is repeating 3 times and 8 is repeating 3 times, then it becomes multimodal. So 1 is unimodal, 2 is bimodal, more than 2 it is multimodal. And it can be a non-modal when you have unique values. For example, you have a data set of 10 and there are 10 values, 1 to 10, none of it is repeating, then it becomes non-modal. Okay, the value can be unimodal, bimodal, multimodal or non-modal. What type of data you can find the mean? You can find the mean for all the type of data. Nominal data you can find, ordinal data you can find, discrete data you can find, continuous data also you can find the mode. Mode is for all the type of data. Thank you.